hello everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. Okay, so if you can see me, let me know. If you can hear me, please let me know. Let's just get started. Okay. So guys, welcome to another live stream. All of my beginners, where art thou, guys? Where are you guys? If you can hear me, let me know, please. Can see me, let me know. Okay guys, so welcome to another live stream. You guys should please don't mind my hair, don't mind my head tie. If you can see me, please let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Okay guys, I just need a confirmation that you can see me. Don't mind my head tie, please. I just loosened my hair, so I just had to like just wrap it all up. Just give it a head wrap to cover it up before. Okay, Chukonon, so yes, I can see you. Can you hear me, Chukonon? So yes, I can see you. Of course you can hear me. For you to know, for you to respond that you can see me, that means you can hear me. And Chukonon, so please, where are you watching me from? If you are just joining us, you're welcome. So today I decided to go makeupless. I've been so busy, so I just, like I said, I just finished loosening my hair. I just had to wrap it all up. I'll wash it later in the night. Okay. Echi. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Grace. Hi, Ma. I'm here from Asaba. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, guys, so now let's just get started straight. So from the picture on the thumbnail, you already know what we are going to be doing. Becky, you're welcome. So this is the fabric we're going to be using. So you can see we're making a top, okay? So the fabric is folded into four, sorry. It's actually a 2 yards fabric, so I cut some out from the length. So I folded it into four. The 2 yards, I folded it into four. Grace, you're welcome. Where are you watching me from, Grace? Okay, you said you're watching from Asaba. Okay, yes, you're welcome. So I folded this into four now. So we're going to start. Afam, you're watching from Owerri. Oh wow, you're welcome. So now I need to readjust my camera. Enough of my head tie. For you people will laugh. That is it's woman and a head tie. Okay, so you can see my fabric. So I've showed you the fabric, the amount of fabric. So when you want to make this kind of dress, it actually does not have any, it does not have any, what do you call it, zip. Okay, so you fold your fabric into four because we are going to cut both the back and the front together. So we're folded. So for you to know where your sleeve is going to get to, you are going to take your tape like this from the back of your Chisom. You're watching from Asaba, you're welcome. So you can see my mannequin. Let me use her. So when you want to measure where your sleeve is going to get to, this is what you will do. You understand? So you take it, put it at the center back here, and then you measure it. So for this, we're going to use what we have here, which is about 20. Like this one I'm putting on, this is about 20 inches, okay? So we're going to, Cynthia, you're welcome. You're watching from Umua here, you're welcome. Maduako, hello, you're welcome. So you can see what we have here. We have about 21 inches. So we're not going to do it 21 because since we're going to be turning up the sleeve, okay? So we're going to make it like 18. Then we'll add 2 inches turn up to give it to make it to turn it up, or just use your own measurement the way you want it. So measure it the way I explained it from the back. You understand? You can see this one now from my center back. Okay, this one is about 16 inches. So 20 inches will definitely be too long. So let's leave it at 18. Okay, so we'll use 18 inches. So the fabric is folded into four like this. Okay, so this is 18 inches. This is where our sleeve is going to get to. Okay, so from that 18 inches, we're going to come, so the full length of the top we're making. Grace, you're watching from South Africa, welcome. So the full length of our dress, of our top, is about 23 inches, okay? So you can see it. Chifunro Olati. I hope I pronounced your name. You're watching from South Africa, you're welcome. Okay, so the length is 23 inches, so we'll mark it here. So just indicate your sleeve point here. So from that sleeve point, you are going to come down by 1 inch. When you are doing a cut together sleeve, you are going to come down, just measure 1 inch. And that 1 inch, when you mark that 1 inch, so when you mark that 1 inch now, what we are going to do from that 1 inch, we are going to float that 1 inch into the shoulder line like this. Okay, so you can see as I'm doing it. You see, I floated that in. It's a very simple process. The next thing we're going to do, I hope you can see me clearly. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to take the sleeve opening. This is the sleeve opening. Okay, depends on how wide. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. So depends on what you want, okay? So most times my sleeve opening, I normally use between 8 and 9 inches. Okay, so for this tutorial, let's just go with 8 inches. So I'll come to this point and then I'll mark that 8 inches like this. Okay, so you can see the 8 inches. I've marked the 8 inches. So from this 8 inches, the next thing now, I'm going to mark how wide I want the body of my dress to be. Like this one is something like that, how wide I want it to be. Okay, because you don't just need to, if you use the full length, it might be too big and it will lose shape. So the next thing you are going to do, in order to do that, just gauge your mid part, which is usually between 16 and 18. Okay, so we're just using that as guide. Okay, and then after marking that, then you are now going to take how wide you want your dress to be. Okay, for this, since we don't want it to, we want it to be like 20, we don't want it to be too wide. We're going to take, you can use your bust measurement. For instance, my bust is 40, for instance, if my bust is 40, I can make it like 42 or 46, okay? So for this, my bust is 36, which is 9. So I'm going to add 2 inches to it, which is going to be 11. So that 11 is okay, which is going to be, at the end of the day, the wideness of my dress is going to be like 22. So you can see it's going to be wide like this. That's my top. But if I don't want it, in case I want it to be wide like 20, I can just use 10 inches, which is okay. Okay, Juliet, you're watching from Unsuka. Welcome. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so at the end of the day, let's use 10 inches, okay? Then add 1 inch to it will give us 11. So I've marked it here. So I'm going to come to this part. You remember this part where we did our sleeve opening? From that point, I'm going to mark that 11 inches. 11 inches is how wide we want our dress to be. And then from this point, we're going to make a curve. So I hope you can see me. Okay, so I hope you can see. We're going to make a curve like this. You can see the way the curve is. It's a simple process. Just give it a beautiful curve down. And then you can see, just maintain that 11 inches. And then maintain it down. This is how simple this dress is. And then you mark here like this. Okay, so the next thing now, we're going to cut this out before we create our necklines on it. Okay, so let's cut out now. So we'll take this like this. I hope you can see me. Let me use my sharp scissors. If you are just joining us, you're welcome. Please let me know where you're watching me from. I would appreciate that, so you can see. And then I've cut out the sleeve. You know, this dress is actually a V neckline, so we're going to work on that. Okay, before we cut it out, let's just do it so it's easy. So the first thing, for the wideness of the neckline, we'll use 3 inches. So this is 3 inches, okay? So that's 3 inches. This is going to be for the back neckline. So for the back neckline, we're going to come down with about 1.5 inches or 1 inch, and then we'll mark it like this. So this is for the back neckline, okay? And then so let's cut both the back and the front together like this. And then our front neckline, well, let's cut this open. And then our front neckline is a V neckline. So I'll just take the back piece, I'll keep it on the side. It's a simple process. To create that V, just use this same wideness. So that was why I had to cut it here. Okay, so depends on how deep I want my neckline to be now, my V neckline. So I can decide to make 8 inches or 7 inches. So from this point, it's a very simple process. Here's what I'm going to do. You understand? Just make sure you see what I'm doing. So that is how you create it. It's a simple process. If you want it deeper, you go down. Depends on how deep you want your V neckline to be. Okay, but just make sure you maintain the same wideness here from the top. And then we have cut that out. So I'm going to open this up and then we will check and see how it is looking. Okay, so you can see the V neckline looks good. So the next thing now, we're going to cut out facing. So for the back, I'm not going to cut out the facing for the back. I'm going to do the back like that. I've done that facing a million times here on this channel. So let's work on the front piece. Okay, so I'm just trying to get my fabrics that I'll use for my facing. So I'm joining my fabric. In case you don't have much fabric, you don't need to worry yourself. So we're going to use this for facing, so you can see it is okay. So that is for that. So the next thing now, we're going to cut out the fabric that we're going to use for our turn up. So for the turn up, we're going to use straight fabric. So I'm just going to cut one straight fabric that we're going to use at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm going to fold the fabric that I'm going to cut. I'll just fold it like this into two. It depends on how wide we want our turn up piece to be. Okay. So I'm going to, so I'll keep this on the side. I'll soon adjust the machine now. And then we're going to cut out this piece. This piece we're going to work with. Okay, so if you are Lee, you're welcome. You're watching from Sampa, welcome. Abisola, hello, ma, you're watching from Lagos. Udezi, Mercy, welcome. You're watching from Abuja. Lillian Linus, you're watching from Akwa Ibom, you're welcome. Promise, Agnes, you're watching from Enugu. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thanks for joining in to our live stream for tonight. Okay, guys. So you can see, so I'm just cutting out the fabric. If you have questions, you can ask your questions, just drop them. And then please, people should like this video. The video does not have like, so I'm going to readjust my, so we can stitch. Okay, so let me sit and let's see. Okay, Miriam, you're watching from Sampa. Kate, Ndukwe, welcome. Okay, guys. Okay, so I've turned on my machine. So I'm just trying to join my fabric so that I'll have enough fabric for my facing. Okay, so trim off. But if you have enough fabric, you actually don't need to do this all. Okay, so the next thing now, we're going to fix this. Okay, so you can see I'm placing it. So this is like a very easy way to do your facing. After stitching, we'll trim it to the shape that we want to trim. Okay, so you can see I've placed it. You saw what I did. I just placed it. Just place your fabric, even if you are not joining it, just place it. Okay, And then the next thing now, we're going to stitch. So do your back stitch, and then see, you have to be careful. So once you get to the center, just stop like this and then turn your machine. You see, I almost missed that. So just place it, make sure that your pin is there, and then turn. Okay, so it is easier that way. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, we're going to cut this out and then see what we have. So you see what I'm doing. Kate, you're welcome. You're watching from Delta. Okay, so this point, you make sure, it's like I thought it said, you have to be careful so you don't tear it. So let me see, let me try and plug my iron, my pressing iron. Okay, okay, so the next thing now, I'm going to open this up, let's see, so we can take it now, and then we'll push it inwards like that. So you push it in. So this is a very simple way of making your face. Instead of stressing yourself, when you are done, then we'll now trim it to a very beautiful way. That's however we want to trim it. Okay, so you can see how it is relaxed. So you see what I was saying, I mistakenly thought that it was a customer's cloth. Now that is trouble. But God always helps us. That's the truth. Okay, so I'm going to drop my pressing iron. Okay, I'll take it off, and then we're going to work on the facing. Let me show you just so we can see it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. You can see it properly. So now the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to trim this facing now so you can see. It is easier to do it this way. Okay, now give it the shape you want. With this, it is far easier than. So check how many inches we have here for our facing, which is about 2.5 inches. Mark it here also, and then so you see the shape of our facing. It's a very simple process, and then we're going to trim off. So in case you don't want to serge your facing, that's if you don't want to use overlock, you can just weave, that you can just hem it. That's the edges of your facing. Okay, so you can see this is how you get that beautiful look on the outside. That's on the inside, sorry. So please, people should like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Mary Basi, you're welcome. Like the video, Mary. Okay, Uche, have you liked the video already? How about Kate Ndukwe? People should like the video. Miriam Ali, please like my video. I would appreciate if you guys, if you would do that. Okay, so you can see the inside of our facing. See how beautiful it is looking, right? This is inside though. Just one day I'm going to do outside facing stuff so that you people can see, you know, those fine design facing. So you can see it, see the way the front looks like. Came out really beautiful. and easy. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to join the back and the front together, and then before we do our sleeve. Very simple process, right? So I'm going to place this. So like I said, I'm not doing facing for the back, so it's the same process for doing the facing. So I'm joining them. I'm making sure that the shoulder parts, that they are the same before I join. So I'm just trying to check it. If you check it, if there's any error, correct it now before you continue. If the neckline, if they are not aligning well, before you continue, don't force it. Arrange it properly, and then, so you can see like this one now is looking like it is a little bit not the same. So you can always trim it before you continue. They are taking light. They are taking light. So I might not be able to iron. The sound of my machine have changed. So they are taking light. So I'll not be able to press. Okay. Mary Bassi, you're welcome. You're watching from Akwa Ibom. Mary Bassi, have you liked my video already? So the next thing that we're going to stitch our dress. So I'll take the facing like this, and then I'll place it here like this to stitch it. Okay. And I wanted to plug that iron so that it will be getting hot. So I've done that part. I'm going to take this one also. See, it is a simple process. Just turn it, just to give it covering. If not, you can actually stitch it straight like that, but cover it up is better. And then I'm going to, so if you are just joining us, you're welcome. Okay, so the next thing now, I'm going to open this up. Let's see how it looks like. Those are very simple things for beginners, so that is why I'm using them for my live stream. So as a beginner, even if you are in your house, okay, the light has been restored. Let me plug my iron. The sound of my machine, I know from there. Okay, so you can see. Those of you that are not watching from Nigeria, you people will not understand. When we say the light has been restored, the light has gone, you might not understand. But we will understand. So you can see bathroom Ijaja somewhere. Good evening. You're watching from Calabar, so you can see. So the next thing now, let's join the side. Before we join the side, most times I always like, let's turn out the sleeve before we join the side. It is easier that way. So what we are going to do, I want to shape the sleeve properly. Okay. Let's take this up a little bit. So you can see, after stitching, most times it will not be the same. So just take it like this, and then trim, make sure that everything is the same. And then the side also, before you do your final stitching. Okay, so the next thing now, let me keep this on the side and take my long piece that I cut out earlier. For those of you that are just joining, I cut out this piece earlier. So I'm going to take my pressing iron right now, and then I'm going to press it. So you can see I'm pressing it down. So it depends on how many inches, how wide. Let this thing not come and fall this thing on. Okay, so it depends on how many inches you want. Okay, so that is what we are going to use. So for this is how many inches. I cut out about 2 inches piece of fabric. So make sure that that fabric is longer than your sleeve. You understand? So here's what I mean, that longer than your sleeve is like 4 times my sleeve. Okay, so it is a simple process. So now let's stitch. Let's create our turn ups are very easy. Okay, if you are just joining us, you're welcome. Don't mind my head tie. Those of you, some of you will be wondering which kind of head tie is this one now. I'm losing my hair, so I had to pack the hair. Just tie it. Okay, so now I'm going to open this up now. So this is the sleeve, you can see. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. So this is the sleeve. So it's a very simple process. Simple like ABCD. So I need to trim. I want it to be the same. Okay, that part was not the same, so trim it off. So the next thing now, I'm going to take this now. This is the wrong side of my sleeve. Okay, I'll take the wrong side, which is this edge. People should look at the work. And then I'm going to place it here like this. This is the wrong side. Oh, you see the sleeve part. I'll place it inside. Beginners, I hope you can see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? I'll place it like this. Okay, Amara, you're welcome. So you place it like this on the inside, and then I'm going to stitch. So back stitch first, and then stitch that line. So you can see how I'm doing it. I'm going to repeat it on the other side. So in case you miss it, you understand it very well. Okay, I'll back stitch it again, and then I'm going to open this. So I'll cut this off. So this is the second part of my sleeve. This is the second sleeve rather. So this is the inside of the sleeve. The inside. I've not joined the side. Okay, so I'm going to take my fabric piece. I'll place it like this. Okay, so you can see it. The side that have the rough edge is facing up. So I'm placing it straight and on it like this, and then I'm going to stitch it. So you back stitch it. Just place it down. I really like turn up sleeves. They make you look so, they look so modern, and make you look so, I don't even know what to, so chic. Yeah, I always like them. And then I'm going to cut this out, and then we are going to do this. So now this is the right side. So now I'm going to pick up my pressing iron, and then I'm going to turn this in like this. So you're going to see the beauty of this sleeve right now. Okay, so I'm turning this in, and then I'm going to give it good press. When it comes to turn up, you really don't need so much work. They always turn out beautiful. So I've pressed that one. I'm going to press the second one. So I'll bring this in. So I'm trying to cut off every excess. So I hope you guys can see me. Oh, if you cannot see what I'm doing, please tell me. Oh, somebody will not come and comment later that I cannot see what you were doing. Please, those of you that are online now, please just let me know, please. Okay, so I'm trying to plug my personal iron. Okay, so I will show you guys how it looks like. It looks so pretty. So you see how this is looking, and everything is so hidden, as in you are not even going to see this edge. You're not going to see it. So the next thing now, let's sew stitch the side of our dress. So before you do this, make sure that what do you call it, pin it down so it does not move when you are stitching it, because if you don't pin it down, it can move and you go and stitch the wrong, you just scatter everything. So make sure you pin it down. So I'm trying to find the second one. Pin it down to the right side, how it is supposed to be. Just pin it that way like that. Okay, so I'm trying to pin it down now. So pin it down. So I pin it down. So the next thing, I'm going to turn my dress. I'll turn it inside so you can see what I was trying to say. So make sure it is inside. and then you make sure that you place them nicely. Make sure that they are the same. Most times me, I don't, you know, there's one thing about me when I'm stitching, I like everything to be precise. All of my stitch, everything should be the same. Okay. Okay. So now let's stitch it down. Amara, have you liked the video yet? If you are just coming, please put a like for me on the video. Okay, and if you have questions, drop your questions. If you are not talking, or this is a live class, people are supposed to be talk, ask questions. Are you following? Are you understanding? Let me know. So you can see I'm just stitching the edges. That's the side seam rather. Okay. I remember when I was learning how to sew, all these things, they used to do like magic in my eyes. And somebody was like, this thing is very simple, it's easy. In my mind, I was easy. It was looking like mystery. Okay. Okay, bathroom. You said you came late. Yes, you can watch the video again. You can watch it again. Bathroom. I'm understanding this part. Okay, thank you. Okay, no problem. So the beginning part, you can watch it later. Okay. The thread has cut though. God, you help me. Because at times, putting this thread can be, even though I'm still putting on glasses. So. People should pray for me. Pray for me, oh. Yes. It's entered. At times, you just be wondering, what kind of thing is this now? You struggle just to put needle inside thread, though. Yeah. So I'm trimming the edge of the first one that I've done now. I'm just trying to trim out the edge. Okay. So we're going to go to the second side now. Okay. So push it in, make sure, like I said, push it in, and then make sure that the shoulder part is straight, everything is flat. Okay. So on this other part, now when doing this other part, make sure stretch out your piece. You understand? Stretch out your piece, make sure that everything is in place. Okay. So you can see me now, I'm trying to open it on this right side. I notice that it's like has a little bit of I don't know the grammar to use, whether it's bigness, I'm going to call it. It's a little bit big. You understand? So stretch out your fabric properly before you continue. So this will help you. So I'll stretch it out. I'm trying to stretch it properly. So it's better for me to trim out excess. Okay. So I'm navigating the curve now. So you can see at the end of the day, somehow, I don't know what happened. You can see it's looking like I have a little bit of excess here. So it's better that way, but stretch it out and then trim out your excess at the end of the day than for you to leave it. I must have mixed it somehow, somewhere. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'll just try as much as I can. I'm trying to trim this out now. So I want to top stitch this point properly. Okay. So I'm going to open this up now, and then just give it some small. Let me put up the. Yeah, you're welcome. You're watching from Jos. Amara. Okay, use your husband's phone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can see our dress is beautiful. So as the beginner, like I said, to me now that I've been sewing, this looks easy, but for beginners, it's not really easy. This is something that you can make. Do you understand? After watching this live stream today, buy Ankara. You can buy cheap Ankara. Do you understand? Just make this kind of small top and be using them. This Christmas period now that you'll be going out, use them to rock some small jeans and go out with your loved ones. Do you understand? Go out with your loved ones. Just make small beautiful pieces like this. Now wear it with so much happiness, because you know, let me adjust this thing very well. Don't mind me, live stream is like this. Okay, so you can see. So I'm trying to open up this side. I'm not folding the down, I'm not hemming the down, no. Because nobody's going to wear this. Nobody's wearing this one. This one is for a beginner's practical. Okay. All right. Yes. Let me get the pressing iron. And then, so like I was saying, buy all those small Ankara. Make all this kind of small top. Those of you that joined, that are beginners, that joined this live stream, you understand? Make all this kind of small top. Rock them this Christmas period. Tag me on Instagram, tag me on Facebook, send me your pictures of rocking them on Facebook, on what do you call it, WhatsApp. You understand? For those of you that are abroad, I know this is winter now, but summer you can make such. Okay, Paul Iroha, you're welcome. Nana, well done. Okay, who is Bertram Samuel? Like, how many inches are you using for the joining? I use quarter of an inch. Quarter of an inch. That's what I use for all the stitching. You can see it. You can use half. Quarter is okay. Half is still okay. So guys, you can see what we've got. So the original one, they added 3 design buttons here. Oh, we're not adding. So you can see our sleeve. You see how beautiful. You see, and neat, guys. You see. So let me take off the pins. I don't even without the pins. So like I said, make this kind of dress and rock it this Christmas period with your jeans, with your pants. Just rock them and rock them effortlessly. Do you know, if you want, you can make this into a boo-boo. Just make it straight, long down, and it becomes a boo-boo, a freehand boo-boo for you. So you can see, you can even put rope inside. You put one rope here inside and tie it. So now be snatch waist boo-boo. So it's still the same thing, okay? All right. Thank you so much. It's so unique. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, so I have now come to the end of our live stream today. So you guys can see that we got it right. See our thumb up. It looks so pretty, like I said, and it's neat and good and beautiful. Okay, thank you, Bertram. You're welcome. You say I love it. Thank you. Okay, so guys, thank you so much, guys. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to our live stream for today. I'll see you guys next week. Tuesday is our next live stream. I pray that I'm not tired. Most times I'll just get so tired. I'm like, what if I'm not tired? By God's grace, I'll see you guys. Thank you, Yale. Thank you, Paul Iroha. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next live stream on Tuesday. Let me go and wash my hair. I beg, see the hair. All right, see you guys. Evening, the same time like this here. You're asking what time? It's the same time, after 7:30, thereabouts. So just tune in. Okay, I'll see you guys. Let me take off my glasses. Oh, it's my face. Let me go and breathe. I'm so tired. Wash my hair. This hair. Yes, I've not had time for a long time to wash the hair. So I'm just losing it. I'll wash it tomorrow. I'm just going to style it up. But before next week Tuesday, I have wait it. Again, and I'll be wearing my wigs. See you guys. Okay, let's end. I've dropped my glasses. I forgot that I need to. Okay, let's see. What message is held for review? Someone's message. Let's see. Okay, my WhatsApp number. Sure. Okay. Can I really type now? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Just check through my channel. I'm not seeing any place where I can respond now. Okay, so just check through most of my videos. You see my button, my WhatsApp number. All right, guys. So let's end this live stream now.